today I am very happy to introduce a very special guest on the Business Talk, Kavita Agrawal. Kavita Agrawal is an executive coach, and she, solves a lot of problems of entrepreneurs and professionals. Whenever they, get stuck somewhere, they don't have the clarity, and they want to, achieve their goals. So it is Kavita who, helps them achieve their goals. So, most welcome, Kavita. Thank you for taking out your time. So,
Thank
Kavita, we would like to understand a lot of things from you, and we would also talk about your life journey. And because most of my audience they come from the business background, I would love that you share your business experiences with them, give them some tips how they can, do better in their business life, and especially the most typical area where they have to make a balance between personal and professional life. So over to you, Kavita.
thank you so much, Ashish. I'm extremely inspired by you and love to be on your talk show. So, what I feel is whenever you hear any talk show, make it feel that this is the moment or this is the day that changed my life. And if we
Okay.
focus on two factors, one is what others think of me, I'm not bothered about that, but what I think about my own self matters me a lot. So the most
Mm-hmm.
important perception is how do I look at my own self. So briefing about my journey till date is I was born and brought up in Orissa, and
Okay.
I have been academically good throughout my life. So I'll share a small story of how did I come till here. Can I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that?
That will really be awesome idea. Yes.
Yeah, Ashish. Like when I was in my 10th, when I was in my 12th, I had the capacity to teach people, to teach students who are ahead of me. आप मुझे कुछ भी पढ़ने को दो, हम आगे पढ़ के हम उनको सिखा देते थे. तो एंड तो मैंने 12th में उड़ीसा में आई गॉट फोर्थ पोजीशन फॉर मैथ्स 98% इन मैथ्स वी हैड मैथ्स 1 मैथ्स 2 and I wanted to become a total tech person. I wanted to go out for engineering, but there was a big no in my family. And what I did is, they were friends of mine. मुझे पता चला था कि Maharashtra is a state where you get admissions on merit basis.
Mm-hmm.
मैंने क्या किया चोरी छुपे my parents got me admitted into BSc physics honors, and while I was doing in my first year I managed to fill a form for Maharashtra state and applied for engineering. And luckily, I got, because I was always leading in my scoreboard, my counseling was for the first day. And now it
Okay.
was a
And your parents didn't know about it?
no,
Oh,
no.
awesome. Okay.
And it was a big challenge for me now to convince to my parents. So I was like, I can tell you this is how communication works, my dear friends. Because when from the day you are born, in every act of life, communication is there. I actually communicated my thoughts to my parents. Please allow me to fulfill my dreams because I have been able to come under merit list and they just gave me permission. I went, it was Mumbai, and I was getting DY Patil, but my parents told a big no. All the way from Orissa to Mumbai, a big no. Though I was getting DY Patil, it was ranked number one college that in those days. Then in the second college I was getting was Ramdev Baba Engineering College from Nagpur. And it was an overnight journey from my place. So my parents told a big yes for that. And my journey started. I was into paper presentations. I used to participate in inter-college competitions. I scored a number of certificates, you can say. I have loads of certificates because I participated on national level paper presentation. That time, I never knew presentation could be a skill that can be monetized as well. I was not
Yes.
aware of that.
Mm.
So
And
what
that's
happened?
again a part of communication.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And Ashish, the main thing was I wanted to move abroad for my higher studies.
Okay.
I thought जो मैंने पैंतरा अपनाया था पहले, same पैंतरा will work. I started preparing for GRE TOEFL without my parents' knowledge.
Knowing it. Yeah.
Yes, but this time it failed.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, we don't give you permission for this. You get married, and after that, whatever you want to do, you do. What not now? Through campus, I got a placement in ACC refractories, but I
Mm-hmm.
come from a Marwari background. It was like, तुमको 9 से 5 का job क्यों करना है? So I did not pick up that. So there was a professor of mine very close to my place where I stayed in Nagpur. Then my whole family shifted to Nagpur, and then I started writing books along with him. अभी तो क्या है, हमारे एक क्लिक पे everything is available. We were writing careers after 10th and 12th. Then I got married to a smaller place. My husband is a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and I got married to a place in Chhattisgarh. कहाँ मैं अब्रॉड जाने का ख्वाब देख रही थी, एंड आई लैंडेड अप गेटिंग मैरिड टू अ प्लेस जहाँ पे कोई मल्टीनेशनल नहीं था, कोई एमएनसी नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था. एंड दैट इयर्स वर टेरिबल फॉर मी. It was like, how do I survive in such a kind of place? I became यूनिवर्सिटी टॉपर. तब मुझे रियलाइज हुआ बड़ी बड़ी डिग्रियां कोई काम की नहीं होती. फिर मैंने क्या किया, अपने ही जगह पे आई स्टार्टेड लुकिंग फॉर अपॉर्चुनिटीज. व्हाट इज दैट बिजनेस दैट आई कैन रन फ्रॉम अ प्लेस, अ रिमोट एरिया. तो मैंने सर्वे किया, तो दे वर नॉट मोर ऑफ, यू कैन से फैशन क्लोथिंग बुटीक्स नहीं थे वहां पे.
Mm-hmm.
एंड पीपल यूज्ड टू कॉम्प्लीमेंट मी फॉर माय ड्रेसिंग सेंस. तो मुझे लगा लेट मी ट्राई दैट. बोलते हैं ना, हर बिजनेस हर जगह वर्क नहीं करता. You don't
Exactly.
have to prove कि आप क्या चीज में capable हो. It's how you utilize opportunities that is coming your way. And you market survey is extremely important. तो मैंने boutique start किया, and I ran my boutique for 7 years. I
Mm-hmm.
was doing excellent. Excellent means I was minting money, and but with 2 kids, cranky kids, it was very difficult to manage my boutique. And one fine day, I decided to put a shutter to it.
Why did you do that?
Ashish, that was the biggest mistake I did, and that is why I'm here now to help all the entrepreneurs, all the small business owners never do this.
Okay. And what was that mistake? Like, what was the reason that pushed you to close the your
Because
boutique?
that guilt was creeping into my mind. Am I a
Mm-hmm.
good mother? Like,
Okay.
I need to take care of my kids. And am I running? Because I was not doing charity, I was earning through my business. So, am I running after money and not taking care of my kids? Is this what I want to do? Ashish, that time I should have communicated to my family, to my in laws, asked for a help and support, slowed down the process, but should not have pulled us full stop. Now, few years back, I didn't want to kill my time only on telephone or watching TV. I wanted to do something constructive. I joined a n number of social events. Like, I became president of Linus Club. I became a social figure out here. My
Mm-hmm.
articles were published in the newspaper. I was chief guest at n number of places. Many times in schools, inaugurating some functions. I was handling stage shows, and speaking in front of almost 2,000 people was peanuts for me. That time also I did not realize, like, this can be monetized. My this passion of speaking in front of everyone can be monetized because people dread to hold a mic as well. So what I figured out is there are, you can say, 4 reasons for low confidence. That
Mm-hmm.
is language barrier, लोग क्या कहेंगे, overthinking, and lack of knowledge. If you don't have knowledge about something, you feel a bit less confident.
राइट सो कविता जो आप ये जो चीजें बता रहे हो ना दीज आर द कॉमन स्टोरीज ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट इट इट रिलेट्स टू एवरीबॉडीज लाइफ राइट सबके साथ ये चैलेंजेस आते हैं दे हैव लो कॉन्फिडेंस they are not able to express their thoughts and their ambitions don't get fulfilled because they don't get support right so ये journey आपका बहुत inspirational है and people can learn lot of things but one thing which I find common because you gave lot of you know uh, chances where you started something new but every time whenever you started something new you found one problem and solved that problem through communication.
Yes.
Right? Because starting from your college problem, where you were not able to get the admission to the right college, communication was the reason. Okay, that was your weapon, I would say. And later on in all other ventures, you have used communication in a perfect way. And yes, communication does not mean always the language as a medium. Because people, even in their regional languages, they can't express anything. And if you are a leader, you are leader maybe as an entrepreneur or as a professional, you have to give instruction.
Yes.
You have to give directions to your team. Okay. And if your communication is not effective, how would they understand that what you want, right? So clarity is equally important, and clarity would come when you have knowledge, right? And if you have knowledge, then you can definitely communicate it to them. Yeah. So that's very interesting, Kavita. And now tell me that what are the common challenges which you now, as a coach, as an executive coach, see among the business professionals and entrepreneurs in today's world? One thing, as you said, that technology, yes, that's one barrier. Even people, like solopreneurs especially, when they are not working with their team, they don't have just staff or an agency who can handle on digital things. So those people, they can implement whatever they learn from others because they don't know how to do integrations, how to do, how to create landing pages, how to create funnels, run digital advertisement campaigns, all these things. So that's one challenge and very core challenge which all the people they have in today's world. And I believe that technology would change even faster. Right? Like now you can see the AI, the chat GPT is there. People are making use of it. So apart from like technology, what other barriers or challenges you think are common in all these people?
Challenges, if I tell you, Ashish, if you have half knowledge or little knowledge about anything, people can just deceive you. You don't need to do each and everything on your own. But
right.
ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, suppose you are, let me give you an example. Suppose you know how to cook well. Okay, that doesn't mean you cannot hire someone or can help for cooking something. So I'll just give you a small example with cooking because I'm a very foodie person. I love food. तो suppose मुझे किसी को बोलना है कि please cook aloo dum for me. That doesn't mean I don't know how to cook.
Right.
Similar way, अगर हम digital market में if you are hiring someone for running FB ads, you say, you should never come with in front of a person saying that you are totally unaware how to do it. I was cheated a number of times. Okay. So you don't have to do it everything on your own, but you must have knowledge about it.
Knowledge about it.
How it has to be done. I can share you 4 pillars of removing fear and building up confidence immediately.
That's very important. That is
I work on confidence sector so much. Ashish, Jesse, suppose you are at your home, you are at your normal outfit, okay, and some extremely important and valuable person steps in. So will you feel confident to face him?
It has, both aspects. Sometimes what happens, if you are mentally confident, you don't care about your clothes. That's your external appearance. It does not matter how even you are in casual and you are going for to meet a very big client. That doesn't matter if you have the knowledge and you are operating from your brain intellect level. Mhm.
Your outer appearance, your visual appearance speaks volume of your personality. What you wear, how you present yourself is extremely important. So my first funda is whenever you feel a bit low, just pull off your best clothes and just wear it. It's एकदम
Oh yes,
immediate
see,
confidence booster.
that way I do agree with you because see, what happens, I'll tell you my story when this COVID hit, we all were working from home. Okay. Then what was happening that if I would wear the casual clothes and would do my office work, my productivity will be very low down. Okay. And if I then what I decided that doesn't matter if even if it's a lockdown, we are not going anywhere. Nobody is coming to see us. We are not meeting anybody. It doesn't matter. I maintain my complete office, the decorum. I used to wear office outfit and in the formal complete because see, it changes your mindset.
Suppose we have two people along with us. One
Okay.
is Ramesh, one is Suresh.
Okay.
Okay. They both are going for an interview. Okay. So Ramesh is a person जो उसको लगता है कि मुझे सब चीज आता है. I'm very smart enough to crack an interview. And he's a smart person. सुरेश को लगता है कि he needs to have a detailed knowledge about the company he is about to step in. So सुरेश के पास नॉलेज है इंडस्ट्री का एंड रमेश के पास आपका यू कैन से ही इज स्मार्ट इनफ टू डील. सो हु विल क्लिक द इंटरव्यू, रमेश और सुरेश?
ओके, अगर आप कंपनी की नॉलेज की बात करो तो ऑब्वियसली उसका अपना कंपनी का पहले उसको ही हैज टू डू रिसर्च. बट इफ दैट्स आल्सो स्मार्टनेस ना, दैट ही हैज डन द स्मार्ट जॉब, ही हैज डन द रिसर्च बिफोर गोइंग टू द इंटरव्यू.
यस. नाउ सेकंड थिंग, ठीक है, इसने आई विल गो विद द सेम एग्जांपल, रमेश एंड सुरेश. ठीक है, तो रमेश स्मार्ट इनफ था, उसका जॉब नहीं मिला. सुरेश ने क्लिक कर लिया इंटरव्यू को. अब क्या एक बार क्लिक किया इंटरव्यू को, हाउ कैन ही एक्सेल? जो भी जॉब लेकर जा रहा है, ओनली हैविंग, जैसे अगर हम बोले हमारी यूट्यूब इज फुल ऑफ नॉलेज,
राइट,
हैविंग ओनली नॉलेज, इज इट सफिशिएंट इनफ? व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप देन?
इम्प्लीमेंटेशन.
इम्प्लीमेंटेशन से पहले,
इम्प्लीमेंटेशन से पहले you need to know what is right step to strategy is required.
yes, preparation.
Preparation obviously.
प्रिपरेशन कर लिया, फिर क्या चीज जरूरत है? सपोज हम एक रनिंग ट्रैक पे है, रेस में है, ठीक है, हमने 400 मीटर्स रेस के लिए बहुत तैयारी की है, बहुत कुछ किया है. ओके, तैयारी बहुत है, हमारे पास नॉलेज भी हो गया, हमने प्रिपरेशन भी कर ली. जीतने के लिए क्या चाहिए फिर?
जीतने के लिए चाहिए आपका कॉन्फिडेंस, करेज
और
स्टैमिना,
पार्टिसिपेशन. ऑब्वियसली अगर वो नॉलेज अपने तक रखेगा एंड उसको प्रिपरेशन अपने तक रखेगा एंड वो रेस में खड़ा ही नहीं होगा तो जीतेगा कैसे? सो पार्टिसिपेशन इज एक्सट्रीमली इम्पोर्टेंट. नाउ आशीष, इफ आई आस्क यू, आप जो पहले जो बटन वाला फोन आता था, व्हाई आरंट यू यूजिंग दैट?
I've changed with the time.
Yes. So the fourth pillar of removing fear and developing confidence is upgrading yourself.
Yeah, obviously.
So the first step was having knowledge. The second step was preparation. The
Mm-hmm.
third was participation.
Participation.
Fourth is upgradation.
Okay.
And the last one, आपने पूरा YouTube देख लिया, समर्स हैं, मुझे स्विमिंग सीखनी है. You know, this is how you have to move your hands, you have to flap your legs. Then what?
Then you have to jump in.
Yes,
Right.
you have to jump in. Okay, action लेना. Action लेना. And action को बार बार रिवाइज करते रहना and action लेना. So what I believe is these are the basic 5 pillars. मैं आपको एक चीज और पूछती हूँ. Suppose आप पे कोई भी इंडिया है, ग्रीनरी है, खेत है, आप खेत में गए एंड आपने एक स्नेक को देखा.
ऐसे आपको एक बात बोलूं, आपके सभी सवाल जो आप मुझे पूछ रहे हो उनके जवाब गलत हो रहे हैं.
क्यों?
मतलब मैं गलत आंसर दे रहा हूँ.
ऐसा लग रहा है आप मेरा इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं कि मैं आपका ले रही हूँ, नहीं पता चल रहा है.
नहीं पता चल रहा है. राइट. बट एनीवेज, इंटरेस्टिंग, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. आप पूछिए. ओके.
सपोज यू आर वॉकिंग एक खेत में, एक विलेज के खेत. Immediately you see a dangerous snake and you're dead. Why?
Fear. Perception that it will bite you, it will kill you.
You know, Ashish, research के अनुसार only few percentage of snakes are poisonous.
Right.
People die because of that fear in mind.
Fear in mind.
So there are 4 major fears. Have you seen someone? एक natural fear क्या आता है? Losing something. जैसे they'll keep checking whether their mobile is there with them or not. Okay? So that is fear of losing something. Second is fear of uncertainty. कल क्या होगा पता ही नहीं. Third fear is fear of criticism. मैंने बोला था ऐसा मत करो, you will fail, but still then you did. And do you know the greatest fear among all is? Research के अनुसार it's fear of communication. लोगों को लोगों के सामने बोलने से बहुत ज्यादा डर लगता है. According to research statistics, this is the highest rated fear when it comes to speaking in front of anyone.
And that starts from the student age, right?
From the very childhood.
From very childhood.
Very childhood. Can I share, do you permit me to share few mistakes which people generally do on online media?
Sure, that is very, very interesting. Because see, whatever tips you are giving or the points you are mentioning, they are amazing. I must appreciate you for that.
ये मेरे पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से सारे मैंने मिस्टेक्स को निकाला है. मिस्टेक नंबर 1, हम क्या करते हैं, इंस्टेड ऑफ फिगरिंग आउट कि हमको क्या करना है जिंदगी में, वी कीप ऑन पाइलिंग नॉलेज. ओके, जो भी फ्री कोर्स आया उसको कर डाला, ये कर लिया, वो फ्री कोर्स एंड रैंडमली कर रहे हैं विदाउट रियलाइजिंग हाउ मच टाइम आर वी इन्वेस्टिंग इनटू इट. So the first mistake is, don't only pile up knowledge with all the freebies you are getting. You should know what you want exactly.
That's the biggest problem people have today, because they get overwhelmed with this kind of knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the second mistake, even I was facing from this mistake a long time. You know, I was attending a session where my mentor asked me, all the perfect people please raise their hands, and I raised my hand ekdam aage. I was like, it is a pride that I am a perfect person, I need to raise my hand. And when she told me perfectionism का कीड़ा है that will stop you moving ahead, I was hiding कि मैंने अपना hand क्यों raise.
Because when you are perfect, that means you have stopped your progress and development.
Yes. क्योंकि क्या होता था, I used to wait कि और थोड़ा अच्छा कर लेते हैं. But I didn't realize, let me start doing things and automatically things will become better. Okay. So my second mistake is don't focus too much on perfectionism. Now the third mistake, हम बहुत ज्यादा, जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, हम शाहरुख खान की मूवी देखने जा रहे हैं, तो शाहरुख खान is a brand in himself. So once you're coming onto your online platform or whatever industry, people should know you by your name. Don't lose confidence, don't be camera, don't have that camera shyness कि हम कैमरा के सामने कैसे आएंगे. Doesn't matter. Just speak. मोटा है, पतला है, काला है, गोरा है, कैसा भी, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't lose confidence, don't feel shy, just speak in front of camera. This is the third mistake. Now the fourth one. Fourth one is, आप बहुत सारी चीजों में अच्छे होंगे, but you cannot deliver everything at one go. You need to have a certain kind of market survey, go in for feedbacks, or else you design your whole strategy or everything according to how can you satisfy your customer. So market
one problem at one time to be solved.
Yes, and market survey is extremely important. This is the fourth one. Now the fifth one. We delay the process so much. हम बहुत ज्यादा डिले कर लेते हैं, ओवरथिंक कर लेते हैं, and we procrastinate a lot. In the morning, I wanted to come up by 11:30, but I procrastinated that I won't be able to make it. So what I sent a message to my mind, मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी, इसलिए मैं नहीं कर पाई. अगर मैंने माइंड को मैसेज किया होता, you got to do it, I would have done it. But I procrastinated. So
one more thing, just related to this, that people think that like this will be, they use their own logics instead of doing it, trying it. Then they should see the result.
हम लोग रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड ज्यादा हो जाते हैं कि ये सही होगा कि गलत होगा. Now, the most important thing you can say is like, सब काम हमको खुद को करना है. We need to outsource people. We need to outsource someone to help us. जिसमें हम अच्छे नहीं, we need to outsource that. हम सब चीज तो नहीं कर पाएंगे. So outsource those things in which you actually need a help. So outsourcing is extremely important. नहीं तो हम इतना ड्रेन आउट हो जाएंगे, सब काम खुद करते, फाइनली विल गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड एंड विल वाइंड अप. बिकॉज हमारा, वी आर नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, वी गेट टायर्ड, we lose patience, so we need to outsource certain things.
And obviously you will not get time for your personal life, otherwise you will get involved in day-to-day operations.
Now, mistake number 7. Motivation doesn't last very long. So stay in company of people, because ऐसा होता है. At sometimes you feel lazy, you don't feel like doing anything. So you don't have to punish yourself. It's okay, accept it. That doesn't mean you cannot rise again. What will make you get up again is be inspired by someone. Because motivation may drop at time. Okay?
Motivation is temporary.
Yes. So being inspired and be surrounded by people who can actually push you ahead, can actually help you move ahead, help you push ahead, because that is extremely important. So that was mistake number 7. Now moving to mistake number 8. ये मैंने क्या realize किया कि जो मैंने first में, what did I started with the phrase is like, what you think about me is none of my business. What I think about myself is important to me. Don't enter that self-doubt वाला phase. लोग डाउट नहीं करते, हम खुद को सेल्फ डाउट करके अपने आप नीचे आ जाते हैं. Who has time these days to sit and doubt your performance. We doubt our own self. And if the last and the most powerful is, जिससे मैं बहुत दूर भागती थी, मुझे बहुत बोरिंग लगता था, that is hour of power, that spiritual connect, just have it. मुझे पहले ना सारे वर्ड्स एक जैसे लगते थे, ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस, विजुअलाइजेशन, एफर्मेशंस, हाँ मेडिटेशन में भी होता क्या है सारे ये चीजों में, it has so much of power. I try to do it almost on a regular basis. Visualization, how you want to see your future, your affirmations, training your mind that you are best and you can do it. Gratitude practice, thanking God each and every day for whatever we have. Meditating, keeping calm, being composed, and manifesting. This is what having that, this is what we want. So things become so very easy. So these were the 9 mistakes which I felt I kept on doing, and this was what I wanted to share.
Interesting, very interesting. And whatever you have shared, these sub mistakes everybody is doing, and these are the reasons they are not able to grow, succeed, or achieve their goals. So, Kavita, I'm really thankful that you have shared your real, and you have been very honest during the whole discussion. You have been very transparent, and you have, you know, uh, spoken each and everything about your life. आपका कहाँ से आपने क्या क्या किया, कैसे challenges आए, कहाँ difficulties रही. So, and it's really good to have you here on the talk show, and I believe everybody, whoever would be watching this discussion with Kavita, would learn a lot of things because see, you have covered most important things which people they they should take care of their fears, how they can be more confident, how they can have better communication, and not only that, these are the people, they know it that these are the things which they need to overcome, but they don't know the exact way to come out of it. And in your discussion, you have very well explained how they can come out of it. You have not just shown the problem, but have given the solutions too. Thank you so much, Kavita.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashish. And you are a wonderful person. So it was lovely connecting with you. And thanks for inviting me on your platform. And if anyone feels, if anyone can or wants to connect with me, you can just drop a message to Ashish, and Ashish
Sure,
can.
and I would request my audience, if you want to uh, you know take a step forward in your life and you need a coach who can guide you at any time, every time, do connect with Kavita, and we will share your Kavita, your contact details uh, after the interview.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ashish. Because what I do is I focus on personal and professional development, basically moving inside out, working
Mm-hmm.
on work life balance, and how you can just monetize your skill set. So I work on mindset, skill set, and strategy development. Ashish has been a great, great, great help to me because whenever I feel I'm stuck, I know Ashish is there to help me out. So, Ashish, all the best,
Thank you so much, Kavita.
and all my good wishes for may you achieve success in all your endeavors and keep growing.
Thank you so much.